Beneath the frozen wasteland of Greenland lies a forgotten secret of the Cold War, a hidden nuclear city built in total secrecy, abandoned under the ice. And now, climate change threatens to uncover it. This is the story of Project Iceworm, one of the most audacious and dangerous military operations of the 20th century. At the height of the Cold War, the US and USSR were locked in a deadly game of nuclear brinkmanship. The US needed a way to strike the Soviet Union quickly if war broke out. But how? ICBMs were still in development, and bombers were vulnerable. Then, the Pentagon had a radical idea: hide hundreds of nuclear missiles under the ice of Greenland, just 3,000 miles from Moscow. A frozen island was the perfect launch point. Officially, the US was building a research station called Camp Century, a futuristic nuclear-powered base under the ice. But its real purpose? Project Iceworm, a plan to bury 600 nuclear missiles beneath the Arctic. In 1960, the US Army began construction using giant snow-tunneling machines. They carved out a network of underground passages, complete with living quarters, a hospital, a chapel, and even a nuclear reactor for power. For the soldiers stationed there, life was surreal. They had movie nights, a barber shop, and even a library, all buried beneath hundreds of feet of ice. But outside, temperatures dropped to minus 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That's minus 57 degrees Celsius. The base was powered by the world's first portable nuclear reactor, the PM-2A. It worked until it didn't, because there was one big problem the Army didn't account for. Greenland's ice sheet wasn't as stable as they thought. The tunnels began collapsing under the pressure of shifting glaciers. By 1966, just 6 years after opening, Camp Century was abandoned. Project Iceworm was quietly cancelled. The missiles were never installed, but the US left behind something dangerous: tons of nuclear waste buried under the ice, assumed to be frozen forever. But now, climate change is melting Greenland's glaciers, and the waste could resurface. Today, scientists warn that toxic and radioactive waste could leak into the ocean as the ice melts, raising serious questions. Who is responsible? The US? Denmark, which owns Greenland? Or is it already too late? We don't know exactly where all the waste is or how fast it will emerge, but it's a ticking time bomb. Project Iceworm was supposed to be a Cold War victory. Instead, it became a frozen monument to human ambition and its consequences. What do you think? Should the US clean up the waste, or is it too dangerous to dig up? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.